Hey everybody, welcome back to part 2 of this Magicite episode. The, I'm a little afraid for my life edition, but mostly doing okay. Oh, the companion heals us at the start of this floor too. For whatever reason, I assumed that it only healed us on the, like, town floors, if you know what I mean. You know, like the ones where you can actually... I botched this one miserably. The ones where you can actually talk to NPCs, but it appears that that is not the case. It appears that you can actually... talk to the, or get that HP back at all times. That feels pretty good. So, we are a little low on HP. If you're just joining us on part 2 for whatever reason, this is a challenge run where my challenge is to not use any potions. And it's a formal challenge run that's in the game. It's, something you do to try to unlock one of the races. And I think the pig folk are actually considered, like, awful in the game, which is funny that it's, you know, such a challenge to unlock them. But I got my own strategies here for how to make this work. One of them, and I'm not really making good use of it now because I'm a little distracted by these enemies, but one of them is to eat as soon as you get low on hunger. That gives you a 50% chance every hunger point. You know, obviously you use a lot of meat to make this happen, but you gain so much meat in Magicite that this is actually a good use for it, I think. And maybe the intended use for it, I don't know. But anyway, yeah, so, you know, instead of 50% chance of getting 1 hunger point for every 3 HP, or 3 hunger, I should say, you get that 50% chance for every 1, which is way better, as you might expect. Apart from that, you know, I have the companion that heals us once per floor, and I really think that, you know, this is a challenge that sounds worse than it is, probably. I think it's a pretty easy one. We could conceivably gain, like, 3 or 4 HP per floor. Obviously, we want to stack as many consecutive good floors up as we possibly can. But I don't think it's going to be that challenging, and I think I'm almost happy to have been forced to go to the Veldt, because I think this is going to give me a good experience gain that otherwise would not have been plausible. So yeah, we should be able to hit like level 20 here. We also have some of my favorite skills in the game. Oh man, 2 jelly blades. 2 jelly blades, that's just absurd. They give you attack plus 100. Mind you, they do give you lower HP, which is a little scary, but I think it's worth it for now. I would still rather use ranged attacks to take these guys out. The problem is, we pretty much have to go through our floors without getting hit. If we get hit, it makes things a little tougher. We have 3 stone arrows here. That's enough to save us from having to craft some immediately while in combat here. Okay, how much stone do we have? Not really all that much, so let's make some bow and arrows quickly. I've been, you know, switching back and forth between these on the fly. We are at 11 hunger. Hey, actually worked out in our favor. I'm telling you, I think that this is, perhaps the smartest strategy I've ever come up with. A lot of people have probably been yelling at me to do it in comments forever, and they're mad that I'm taking credit for it, but hey, you know, it's a convergent strategy, shall we say. Great minds think alike. And the further this goes on, the harder it should be. Because if we start taking, you know, if we start having to go to the volcano or something like that, that's going to be problematic. But for now, I'd say this is working out pretty nicely, and, you know, the Veldt is actually... If you can get a lot of arrows to take on it, it's a pretty easy floor. Mind you, the caves should have been pretty easy as well, but I kind of botched it miserably. Problem with the Jelly Blade, beyond the HP loss, is obviously that it's just... Oh, we did get HP back for that as well. It's obviously that it's just, like, really slow attack speed. That's okay, though. Probably can level up at least once more before the end of this floor, I'd have to guess. Looks like our dex did go up once, because we're doing 20 per hit now. Those 2 guys are going to fire at the same time, so we're just going to back the fuck up. Before we fuck this track up, you know, throw your hands up and all that. This is Limp Bizkit's magnum opus, of course, but also close to the end of the floor, I have to imagine. Only 2 arrows left. We got a couple of these. So we can kill one of these guys. 1, 2, 3. And then 1. Got to get over there quick if you want to get that experience. 2, 3. And pretty sneaky, sis. Worked out well. Jellyfish are still 3 hitters. Whoa! That could have been bad. Well, you know, if we're gonna fight him like this, we might as well just use the Jelly Blade. Worked out well. Come on, don't... Hey! 3 hits, I think. Good. We still have some arrows left. Level 21. It's those guys down at the bottom. Like this mushroom man right here is a little tricky for me. Has a tendency to jump right into you as you try to attack, but thankfully I was able to overcome that there. Dungeon, Veldt, and Forest. We're definitely going back to the Forest. For once, it's not for herbs. It's mostly just so we can, you know, gain as much HP as possible. I botched this a little bit. Gain as much HP from, like, meat as possible, I mean, technically. Botched our hunger a little bit, but we healed up anyway. We could use an axe, of course. We have 3 fucking jelly blades? That's crazy. We can always chop trees on... We should chop trees on this level. We don't need herbs. And we can get rid of these. Like that. So let's get an axe going here. Just a wooden one is fine. 1, 2. Like that. And like that. And then... Shit, dude, I don't really care. Let's drop 1 jelly blade down. 1, 2, boom. And that. Oh, well, the Scourge have invaded. We still have a little bit of time. I just want enough sticks to be able to craft arrows, right? So we'll take 1 tree quickly here. They move pretty quickly. The Scourge do, that is. Don't let your hubris get the better of you here. And we're going to the forest. Okie dokie. Pretty good so far, pretty good. Obviously, we can sell some of our jelly blades. They don't sell for very much. Kind of sucks, but whatever. We can quickly craft some fire starters and make some more cooked meat. Not really super necessary. You know, our meat might be enough to carry us through the rest of the game, but we are using a lot more of it than we normally do. Because we're using it every time our hunger ticks down a point. So, it's helpful to have as much as is possible. You know, it's effectively like having, if we're gonna have 60 cooked meat, that's like having 30 HP in the bank, mathematically speaking. Okay. What else? We have 15 iron, which makes 35 iron arrows, not that much. Combine this to this, 15 wood arrows. We want to sell our cloth. Oh, we have enough gold to make something, actually. So we'll sell our cloth. And 1, 2, 3, like that. We'll give ourselves a golden shirt, I think. A golden cuirass, a golden robe, if you will. And the way that we'll do that is 1, 2, 3, like that. And then we'll take it to the leather worker quickly, and that'll give us something to sell as well. But it'll mostly just give us extra dex, which is nice as well. So, 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. Little extra HP, which is good if I ever get back to full. And so far, the standard Magicite formula, you know, it can be used here as well. And it's working out very, very nicely for us. Now, we should be able to get away with saving some arrows on this level. Although, we will, you know, take the boss out the old-fashioned way here. Yeah, that was actually really easy. I expected it might be a little harder than that. By the way, a lot of people have told me I'm using the wisp wrong. Like, I should put it way closer to myself. You're not wrong about that. That's a way smarter use of it. But in the moment, sometimes I get distracted and I make bad decisions. Good. Love it when the slimes pay out with bone. Throw your hands in the air if you're a true slime slayer. That was scary and stupid, but if you can't handle me at my worst, you don't deserve me at my best. So let's crack open some pig skulls down here, and yeah, life's pretty good on this floor. We should get some more sticks because we're gonna need arrows. And we didn't really get as many as I would have liked to on the last floor. I really sincerely think the Batwing was still the proper choice for us to take our hungers down, and no. Yeah, I think the Batwing was it was a right choice to make, let's put it that way. With a gold blade, you know, we might as well make like a golden axe. Get rid of our wooden axe that we've been using forever. It'll mean we have to chop a little bit less. It doesn't make a meaningful difference, really, but... I mean, it does make a meaningful difference in the amount of wood that we get, but the amount of wood that we get doesn't make a meaningful difference in our run. That's what I'm trying to get at. So let's throw down, like a dire wolf here. It's doing some damage. Clearing the path. So we'll try to go on the upper side here. And, you know, harvest all these ingredients, and then kill that bee. Still kind of okay for arrows. Yeah, kill a bee. Good. And then maybe if we drop like a wisp right here, and then like that. Oh, that didn't work. I really thought that would give me like an incredible high damage arrow, but it didn't really work that way, did it? So I'm just gonna keep spamming arrows down like this. Jelly Blade might be a little bit faster. Oh, we're out of arrows now. Well, we're not out of arrows, but yeah, we're out of that kind. Are you not bone arrows? Why doesn't this... Oh, that's an iron arrow? Where the heck? I must have gotten that from a chest or something. Well, our arrows have got to go a little bit further. Come on. There we go. We've succeeded. Where we have also failed. Feels pretty good. Don't really need those herbs, so I'm not missing out on them too much. And I know I said we'd save arrows on this level. How's that working out for me so far? Not particularly well, huh? I should eat. Let's kill this thing and then eat. It's always a waste when we let our hunger dip too low. There we go. We even got HP back. Come on, Slimy. Oh. There we go. So you got to use a tactical dodge there to have the best possible chance. And let's try this. Worked totally fine. Very happy to be getting uncooked meat. I mean, it's not the most valuable of resources, but helps out. Leather is more valuable, but it's nice nonetheless. Got the jelly blade going. Where are you going? Yeah, too easy, really, on that one. Didn't really care about the money there, but I definitely want the experience. I think this might be like the lowest level we'll ever be when fighting the Scourge Wall. And that might also be completely fucking fine. Sincerely. Alright, well, you're obviously just gonna fall. I think we could probably get away with just using the dire wolf here. Nope. And we're out of arrows again. We have 5 bone arrows that can come up here. 2-shot those guys. And then the dire wolf... Oh, it died just in time to be functionally worthless. Okie dokie. Well, good level up. I'll take it nonetheless. We are picking up everything at this point, which is everything I need, at least, which is mostly what I'm concerned about. Probably the worst dodge in human history right there. Why do we have less HP than we used to? Is that because I have... Oh, does the HP negative only affect me when I have the jelly sword equipped? It does. Interesting. So we're going to the caves next. That was some seriously dumb damage. We can eat a little. Still feel bad about that. No arrows, huh? Thought I would save arrows on this floor. Hasn't really worked out like that, has it? Yeah, so that might end up being a useful bit of information. For example, we don't really want to keep our jelly sword active if we're already at full HP. Kind of just want to sit here and wait for our hunger to go down so I can get some more meat, but whatever. Cool, we're on to the next floor. We're definitely taking the caves. We have a decent number of sticks. I'm okay with moving on. Okay, caves, broodmothers, no enormous deal. We can make a diamondite great axe. Otherwise, everything else here looks pretty worthless. So why would you pay 80 gold for one, like 80 money for 1 gold arrow? That's just ridiculous. We have an even number of stones, so I think we make a fire starter out of this. And that goes there. The reason I do that, by the way, is to maximize the number of stone arrows. And coal is not valuable for anything but making fire starters, so... no big loss. What else gets sold? Cloth gets sold. You could probably sell our gold sword. Jelly Blade has a lot of durability, but we don't necessarily need that inventory space yet. Got a few arrows going here. Oh, that's not how you do that. So we have 11. Oh, that's... I want to sell the iron arrow. Even though we're probably going to make iron arrows at some point. Maybe even right now. Just for, you know, simplicity's sake, I'd prefer to do this. So we have 4 gold. That's not enough to make a gold piece of armor. Do we make ironite arrows now? We can make nearly 50. I think we can go a few more floors and still get away with not having them, though. Yeah, we don't want to buy anything else. Alright, moving onwards then. We have, like, 0 diamondite. That's what surprises me the most, but... So, important on this floor, be very smart. If I want to save arrows, I really should use the wisp more reliably as well. Reason being... It saves us maybe an arrow per enemy, or half an arrow per enemy. It depends what enemies we're hitting, of course, but, you know, I'm not using mana or anything to use that wisp ability, so I might as well just get it out of the way. Whenever I can, at least. This bat is aggroed, okay. It's a bit of a weird situation, because I don't want to trigger this guy, or maybe I do want to trigger this guy and then just smack him on the head with the jelly blade, and that gives me an opening so I can put the wisp... I was trying to scroll to the wisp. I can put the wisp, like, right here, and then just jump up and be like, oh, okay. Well, you know what they say about the best laid plans of mice and men. Sometimes, not so good. And then, of course, the wisp disappears. But, okay, we're at least going to get some diamondite here. And I would say that was relatively worth it. We got more than I expected to get, at least. And we can eat. Didn't give us HP, but that's okay. We have a surprising amount of HP. I expected to be scrounging a little bit more than we are. So there's like a hammer there. I really don't fuck around with the weapons that the game gives me. Jelly Blade is an exception just because the attack is so good. But anything else, I'd rather just have like the standard swords or battle axe, etc., etc. Battle axe a little bit worse, but I'll take it because like great blades seem to drop fairly often, very early on. So I'd rather have like a goldium great blade axe on the second floor than a wooden sword. Good shot. I'm pleased with myself. Good. Any enemies down here? No. No mimics from what I can tell. There's like an iron bar, great blade, or sorry, a gold blade. I don't really want to use those. We're fine. This is the tricky bug spawn. There we go. And again, I do want to use my wisp more effectively. I don't think this is the appropriate place to use it, though. Oh, out of arrows. Okay, so we'll put 10 bone arrows up here. And I'm saving iron. If you're wondering why I'm not making ironite arrows, I'm saving them. Or I'm saving our raw iron. Oh, no, that was really bad. Saving our raw iron so I can make, like, a huge stack of them later, rather than, losing that inventory space. Not that inventory's been a tough thing for us so far, but I'd rather just make a stack of 100 and then be able to subsist on them for the rest of the game. 100 arrows might not be enough to subsist on for the rest of the game, but you know what I mean, I'm assuming. And, like, stone arrows are carrying us so far. The negative is that I need to, focus intently on making sure I have enough stone to actually use them and, crafting them on the fly and stuff like that. That can be annoying. There's, like, a root there, no big deal. There is a mimic over here. Out of arrows again. Okay, well, we can craft a lot of stone arrows. Well, enough stone arrows to keep us alive, at least. And a lot of people have asked questions like, hey, Northernlion, why do you, like, never fuck around with gold or diamond arrows? The reason is, you're all right, by the way, that it would be much better to do that from a damage standpoint. But I do value convenience a lot and like, reliability. And I don't think that I trust myself to, like, micro my arrows very well on the fly, especially when it comes to, like, the Scourge Wall boss fight. Not that that's particularly difficult thus far, but anyway. So I like to keep it simple, the KISS principle. Psycho Circus. Will that fall down on me? Good. We lost an arrow there for no reason, but it's okay. So yeah, there's not a super huge damage difference between iron and stone, and there's not a huge difference between iron and gold. The difference is that it's much easier for me to get a bunch of iron arrows than it is to get a bunch of gold arrows, so that's pretty much where I draw the line. We did get some HP back there. 4 arrows. We got, like, no bone on this level, which is unfortunate. Wait, what a terrible wisp. It's because I keep pointing it at the enemy in my short-sightedness. If I use my skills more, I can really avoid using my arrows. But again, I do think that pretty shortly I'll be at the point where I have enough iron arrows to pretty much coast for the rest of the game. Not coast as in, like, win easily, but coast as in never have to worry about bullshit arrows again. I have to be a little cautious here, because if we hit another brood egg, which I could easily do, like that, for example, then it'll spawn a brood mother, and that means that we should go. Which is going to make this a suboptimal floor, but that's okay too. Mostly just need to escape without taking damage, and we're going Dungeon Volcano, which means we're going to the volcano. Scares me a little bit. We can buy some diamond gear. Not diamond gear that we want, though, because I'm content with the jelly blade. Okay. I'm going to sell this Vihonder. Sorry. I know a lot of people take issue with that. Man, we don't have enough gold to craft anything useful either. So shitty. Well, we are at effectively full HP when we use the jelly blade, at least. 32 iron. For once, we don't have a choice in the matter. We have to make ironite arrows for this level. We can make 80. 80 arrows is a lot of arrows. Especially considering we'll probably be running through the floor pretty quickly. Yeah, there's 80 ironite arrows. We can't really craft anything else, so that's pretty much going to do it for this floor, I think. Yeah, can't really eat anything else. Just make sure we don't have our Jelly Blade equipped when we go through, otherwise we lose the extra HP that we'd gain from the companion. Alright, so be cool here. Again, Ironite arrows, a little bit more precious than your average, so we want to make sure that we're not using them unless it's absolutely warranted. I hope that before the boss fight we can get to diamond level dex gear, because, I mean, it'd just be nice, right? Like, without having that, it's going to be not tough necessarily, but a little tricky for me to manage my arrows as properly as you might want. I can't believe those dragons only drop 10 HP. Or 10 experience, I should say. Why am I even breaking the herbs at this point? Good question. Very good question indeed. Well, dragons are going to be the biggest problem for us. But with effective wisp usage, it only takes 3 shots to kill them. And we actually spawned like a super weird glitch there. Did you see that? I was able to actually save the arrows that I hit the dragon with because they hit the wall right before or right after hitting the dragon, but they still did the damage. So that's very nice. Very happy to have that happen. There are only a few, like, combat-focused districts still left in the game, so I'm actually feeling very optimistic. That was a terrible use of the wisp. I'm feeling very optimistic about our chances of actually unlocking the pig folk on this run. And, you know, I've made mistakes, but that's all right. I'm happy with my performance here so far, and that's more HP. We've made some smart plays as well. You can't deny that, I think, probably. So the flame wisps are the worst. But now that we've got them further, I mean, we have the flame wisp. That flame wisp is awesome. Come on, there we go. I just hate that, you know, these ones can actually do damage to us. There we go. All right, get some stone. We'll use that for our backup arrows. Get some diamond. We need that for gear. That might be like an HP ring. We can get it. Thought that was a shovel. What is this? Ring of power. Attack +5. Well, it doesn't carry any negatives, so we might as well take it. And my thinking is throw the wisp down here. And we'll kill as many things as we possibly can right now, because there's a lot of minerals down here. Including a lot of diamondite, actually. Good, don't aggro those things. Might not level up too much here, but what we lack in actual experience will gain in technology from having so much diamondite around, I think. And just a calm and cool game here is working out well. There we go, a little extra HP for us. Crack this open. Probably don't want anything, but if it pays out with, like, refined... That was very close. If it pays out with refined diamondite, of course we want some. Alright, dragon. I'll wait. Oh, you're gonna go up there, huh? Thanks a lot. This is what I hate, is this dragon being stuck through the fucking wall. We do want to kill it. And we did. Careful. Good. Not gonna level up there. That's okay. We could use the gold to buy, maybe... I don't know. Some refined diamond, maybe, if they have it. I doubt they will. That's okay. And important, we want to get as many minerals here. Like, stone is useful, because we may have to use stone for the next floor for arrows, but I'm feeling very good about the way this has gone so far. We're a little low on arrows, but to be honest with you, 38 arrows is actually kind of okay. And you can't really see the dragon. We killed it anyway. Oh my god, there's like fucking 10 of them here. My gold pick is about to break. Well, that's a bit of a stick in the mud now, because all I can really make is a stone pick at this point. Come on. Come on. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. We want to get those arrows back if we can. Guess I should prioritize getting the diamondite as soon as possible. We can always use a, you know, a stone pick for everything else. It worked. Arrows have got to be getting pretty thin right now. Oh, the worst. How did I get hit by that? At least we got some HP back. Truth be told, I still feel pretty good about things, but that was dumb. Okay, we're at the end, which means... I knew it was going to break. How much stone do we have? 28. So get rid of these. Get rid of this. We're gonna make a stone pick quickly. That. Like that. Why make a stone pick? Because we gotta. Sure, put that up there for a sec. Yeah, because it's extremely important that we actually get as much of this iron as possible. I had a feeling that would happen. Not super stoked about that. Did we get obsidian armor? Is that what that thing said? If that's obsidian armor, I'm pretty stoked. And obviously we're going to the volcano instead of the dungeon next. Okay. Eat. Didn't heal. What was... maybe we didn't pick up... oh, it was obsidian sword. HP plus 5, dex magic plus 2. Sure. Is this better or worse than the jelly blade? Well, it's a very good question that I don't really have an answer to. We're going to sell it, though, because we're comfortable with the jelly blade for now. That may offend you. If so, I apologize. Iron arrows. Oh, good. We saved 24, and we'll be able to make another 35, which is pretty okay. We'll also be able to make 65 stone arrows, which we'll actually use on this floor instead. Now, we don't need to make any more meat. That's going to be enough for us for sure. So we'll sell our meats. Like so. And diamondite, we actually have more than enough to make something with. And gold. So I think we can make only 3 diamondite bars. Or 6. So I think we'll make a gold shield. And we'll make a diamondite hat. That seems to be the best min-max there. So, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Like this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Like that. And then 1, 2, 3. There we go. There's a goldium shield. A little extra HP. That's all that does. It's okay, though. And we'll sell our iron shield. We'll come to our leather worker and we'll say 1, 2, 3. Make me a hat, please. Made of diamonds. I'm going to Jay-Z's wedding, and I don't want to look out of place. A little bit more HP. And even better. Okay, so this is the moment of truth for sure. We should smelt our ironite, just in case we need to make some ironite arrows on the fly. Our inventory management is a little bit less important right now. I should either sell the stone sword or the jelly sword, I think. 52, 7, 59. Alright. Got a lot of arrows. Through to the next level then. Admittedly, you know, a little low on HP. Lower than I would like to be. But all we have to do is make it to Scourgewall Town. And I think in Scourgewall Town, we'd be pretty safe. I should have upgraded my pick a little bit. That was a pretty big mistake, I'll admit. We could make an iron pick on the fly here, which would allow us to get gold. And diamonds. But we want to make a diamondite pick for the, is this going to work? No. We want to make a diamondite pick, for the Scourge Lair. You gonna come to life, buddy? No. We want to make a diamondite pick for the Scourge Lair, because that's going to allow us to, actually get crystalline fragments. Sorry, I'm having my train of thought lost here. Let me explain myself, because I know I'm dumb right now. But I'm still going to keep cracking open this gold and diamond with my stone pick, because I don't think it matters. The most important mineral for us right now is not really diamond, although it would help. The most important mineral for us is iron. We want to stack up as much of that precious resource as possible. This could hurt. I put myself in a terrible situation. There we go. We got out of it, though. Yeah, the most precious resource for us is actually iron. Let's put this, like, right here. And if we manage to get a decent amount of iron, we don't need the diamond. Seriously, dragons. Like, I've had enough of your shit right now, okay? So I know that this is a terrible mistake. I know that some of you out there will, you know, watch this video and be like, holy shit, Northernlion's, he's dumb, he's an idiot. But keep in mind that I've explained myself, I think, in a way that at least makes you understand where I'm coming from, even if you do think I'm wrong. So, basically, I think iron is a little bit more practical for us. And I don't really care about experience at this point. I really just care about survival. So, you know, taking as little damage as possible, getting as much heal as possible. Because we can still lose on Scourgewall territory. Just by... is the Wisp back? Should be any second now. Yeah, we could still lose on Scourgewall territory pretty easily. just by getting hit. So I'm actually, I was actually just trying to lower or minimize the amount of times that we could get hit. We can't even heal here. So this is definitely the moment of truth. This is an extremely important moment. Vial of Poison gets sold. Like, all this shit should get sold or crafted. We're going to be rolling with Ironite arrows primarily. Stone arrows will be a backup. Boom. There we go. Got a lot of them, at least. Leather, we can't use. But we can make a diamondite pick. That's something we are going to have to get done. So let's go talk to our smelter. I will admit, I think I've lost a little bit of my edge as the end of this run approached. A little bit scared for our chances, but at the very least, I did give it the old college try. Why do we have no sticks? We have no sticks. I can't make picks without sticks. I guess because I crafted them all into fucking arrows. Oh, Jesus. Okay, well, we can get sticks and make a diamond pick very quickly. Sell these because we're not going to use them. Sell everything we're not going to use, even this piece of diamond gear. We should quickly make some... Oh, we don't have any sticks to make ironite arrows. Well, we should quickly smelt the ironite at least. And then sell the one remaining raw piece. Not that we need it. Yeah. Okay. Ah, shit. Let's just go. Let's do it. It's been a little bit of a short one, but I still do like our chances. I like our chances a lot. Admittedly, you know, full fucking disclosure. Once we get hit, things are going to be very problematic. So anything that can shoot us gets shot. That's just the rule of the road here. I'm not used to 3-shotting those guys. Usually they're 2-shot. Okay, what do we do? Craft one of these. Don't hit me. Okay, now we can start mining the crystalline fragments. We should take an opportunity here to fire some arrows in. This is gonna help. No! Okay, the direwolf fucked me there. As usual. Are you scared? You should be. You should be. There we go. We're alive. Should be mining some crystalline fragments. I'm never going to use the direwolf again. It's fucking annoying. Now, these guys do a ton of damage. Good. Eat. You know, eat, pray, love? This is fucking eat, pray, kill. You can do it. Give yourself some words of encouragement. Thank you, Batwing, for that gift of love there. Be smart. Just dodge appropriately. We got plenty of arrows to back ourselves up with here. It's like Mystical said, you know, shake your ass, watch yourself. Shake your ass, show me what you're working with. Now, we've already used all our iron arrows, mostly. Mostly, you get the deal. Which means we gotta... If we get hit again, we die. That's just as simple as it comes, isn't it? We can do it, I think. I still think we can do it, yeah. Not doing very much damage with these stone arrows, but we should probably be mining crystalline fragments. But here we are. Good. Okay, get the direwolf going. We watch out for enemies. There's no enemies. So well, there's an enemy over there. So we make some crystalline fragments quickly. We mine some crystalline fragments quickly. Then we'll make crystal shards. You like our odds? I would like to get, you know, HP. That worked. So we'll kill this guy. This is our battle arena here. This is a pretty good location for us to just hang out. I don't know why I would even bother getting that stuff, okay? So just be cool here. All right, do it again. You can do it. Alright, as usual. Do as I say, not as I do. This is like the most aggressive dodge I've ever done or seen. Place the wisp. And as long as those ranged enemies aren't shooting at me, I feel pretty good. Please die. I know I should be using the crystalline fragments, but... No! Oh, we were so close! If I could just see the HP of the Scourge Wall. I think it still might be my best run ever, but... Oh, man, that's so disappointing. That is a heartbreaker. Well, as always, if you did enjoy the run, click the like button. If I'd just taken one less hit from, like, a dumb enemy on the fucking volcano, I would have been fine, but, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, click the like button. It helps out a great deal, and of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. As always, again, thanks for your support in the series so far, and I'll see you next time with another Magicite video. Goodbye!